to our media partner, Kesben TV, we appreciate you and we say thank you for making this journey with us. So as we have acknowledged our sponsors, if we have any of our sponsors in the house with us, we would want to invite you for a 3-minute, again, short remarks. Do we have any of the sponsors with us? Okay. All right. So we do not have any of our sponsors with us, but as they come in, we would call them to just tell us about what they are about and what they would do. All right. For our 3 finalists, in fact, when I was standing behind there, I saw a name, and I'm thinking it's Prof. Boku Buenzi's daughter. That's why he's here, and he's supporting us heavily. When I say heavily, he's actually supporting us heavily. Prof, thank you. You're a stakeholder. All right. So we would want to show a short video from the highlights of the past quiz, especially from the final schools. Oscar, is our video ready? All right. Can we invite the heads or the teachers of these 3 final schools to just tell us something exciting? Ginger has that before we start the quiz. We are starting the quiz in the next, at most, 10 minutes. So, Good Shepherd, is there a trainer, a teacher, a headmaster? Best Brain Academy? We just want to hear your voice. Okay, I see Sir Perez coming for Good Shepherd. Please, Best Brain, please give them a round of...
For 1 minute, I don't even know what to say, but we've been preparing for some time now. So, but you know, quiz has a lot of dynamics and techniques. So we are hoping that the dynamics and the techniques involved in competition today will favor us, and then our children are able to put up the best of performances. When it comes to content, we are sure they'll give their maximum best. And everything that comes their way, we are hoping that it is able to result in winning the trophy. For one thing, Good Shepherd has never lost a final before. We have never lost a final before. Anytime we're in the final, we win. And for that record, maybe, just maybe, it will repeat. And we are very certain. Another thing with which we are convinced that we will win is that anytime in the JSMQ history that we have presented a Form 2 student in the previous year, the following year we win. Last year we presented some Form 2 students. So this year, again, the chart is set. Then, another thing that makes us convinced that we'll win is what happened during our semi-final contest. In fact, if you were here, you understand what I'm saying. What happened during the semi-final contest tells me that we will win. So we are wishing all the schools also well. Emmanuel, Methodist, and Best Brain, they are our friends. So if they win, we are not too much worried, but we will take the trophy home.
Thank you very much. I am so excited to be here. Emmanuel Methodist, are you here? Yeah, that's the him. Yes. In fact, we've been waiting for this day, and we thank God so much for how far He's brought us. We have really prepared for this day, and we know God will not fail us. Amen? And we are so excited. We might be underdogs in this competition, but we know what our children carry, and we know today we are going to carry the day. We won't talk much. We are going to show action.
Hello, everyone. Best Brain, we appreciate the opportunity given to us to introduce ourselves in this contest. We admire the eloquence of our competing schools that are with us. They all acclaim they are going to be the best. But as the name sounds, we don't have to introduce ourselves. Our name speaks for itself. We admire the organization for putting up this wonderful competition. And we are of the hope and perseverance that at the end of this contest, we become victorious. We know how far we've come. This is the second time being the finals, and we deem it a great pleasure that we become victorious at the end of the contest. So above all, we thank Jehovah for this great opportunity, and we have confidence in our learners, and we know that they will do their best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good Shepherd, for once talking undertone, calm, collected, but says that we are here to take the cup away. And then for Best Brain, says action. And you know, I went to a school where our motto is facta non verba. Action, not words. So I almost said, yes, action, not words. Then I remember that I'm supposed to be the MC for the JSMQ program and not action person at the moment. And then for Emmanuel Methodist, also speaking confidently, less words, but ready to take the cup away today. Learners, are you in the house? Give me a shout. Good Shepherd. Okay, so that was for all the learners. Good Shepherd. Can we hear you? Oh, that's Good Shepherd there. In their check uniform. All right. Okay, then we have Best Brain. Best Brain, can I hear you? Best Brain, are you in the house? Best Brain, you are not here. So let me hear you. We are just about starting the contest. Best Brain, are you in the house? Oh, this one, yes. We are the famous, Then Emmanuel Methodist JHS. Okay, so we would want to acknowledge some KNUST counselors who are always here with us, and they've been doing marvelously well. In fact, it gets to a point that sometimes, so today with us we have Mr. Rabbi Darko, KNUST counselor. Please give Mr. Darko a round of applause. And then we have Miss Joanne Soribang. I pray that I mentioned the name well. The assistant clinical psychologist, KNUST Counseling Center. So as we speak, they are at the back there preparing our contestants for whatever that is yet to come. The time has come. The time is now. So we are about to start the JSMQ 2025 final contests for the national contests. And for every quiz, we need a moderator. Our moderator for this year's quiz, final quiz, or the national quiz for the champions, is a face that we know. And she would usually introduce herself very beautifully. So I will just do a 1-minute introduction, and then when she comes, she has a way of introducing herself, and you will love it. You would love it. So for today's final contest, where we would see brilliance, we would see innovation, we would see academic international, we would see critical thinking minds. For the contest today, our quiz moderator is an associate professor. Is an associate professor in the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology. And just recently, the university has honored her with another awesome position. That one, when she comes, she'll tell you herself. She's also a senior researcher at KCCR. So now, before we call our dynamic quiz moderator or quiz mistress, our video is ready to roll. Please stay in your seats. Watch attentively where you are supposed to laugh, where you are supposed to tear, and the competition would continue. So please watch the video, stay seated. Okay, as we wait for the video, let me share one small story. I know that a lot of you here.
As the saying goes, behind every successful man there's some difficulty. So our semi-finals, the contest was a bit tough, but because we knew that we would qualify, we made our way through it.
Our contest was very hard, especially the semi-finals where we met St. Peter's, but anyway, we were able to come out victorious.
Since all the 3 schools qualified to the finals, it means they are best. So best versus best, we'll see who will come out best.
How many moles of calcium carbonate reacted? Emmanuel Methodist?
0.05 moles.
0.05 moles. It is for 1 point. Find the density of the object in water and determine if the object will float in water and oil. The density of oil is equal to 0.9 gram per cm. Best Brain Academy.
The density in water is 2.5 gram per cubic centimeter.
Correct for 4 points.
I'm very happy that we're able to make it to the finals. I feel like we placed in a lot of effort and it has paid off. So we are extremely glad that we're able to make it to where we wanted to be.
I'm very, very happy and excited that we are in the finals.
and then I know that it's going to be a very good one this time.
Finals, everybody will say they are going to win, so we just wait to see what happens.
Okay, but what are your expectations?
My expectations.
You are going to win?
What? Like if
A flagpole stands on a sloping ground, casting a shadow along the slope. The actual flagpole casts a shadow along the slope that is 12 meters long. Find the height of the actual flagpole. Yes, go on.
16 meters.
That is correct. 3, 4.
Hey, my people, are you with me or you're against me? It's not easy to stand here until you're not. Thank you very much. All through the quarterfinals up till today, we've had the KNUST Security Services supporting us, and we would want to say thank you to them. We would want to acknowledge them. It is not easy. Sometimes things happen in this room, okay, and they've been there constantly. We'd also want to acknowledge KNUST Hospital. They've also been in the corner just in case of any uncertainties, but God has been good. We've had a smooth contest. So KNUST Hospital, thank you so much. A quick announcement. Car number GW 372713. Please, you are needed up front. You are needed outside. Car number GW 372713. If you are like me, that you don't know your car number, they'll mention your car number, then you are there. Then they have to add maybe the make and the color. The color safe sometimes. All right. So let me share the story whilst our quiz moderator gets ready. She's almost done to come and join us. I know a lot of you here, if I should ask you, you'd say, oh, you want to do medicine, human biology, medicine, you want to be a doctor. Okay, sometimes when you get to SHS, then you realize that no, I want to be a researcher, a scientist. I want to be an engineer. And now KNUST has it all. Different departments, we have it all. So don't go anywhere. As you are seated here, don't think that your university days are far. It's just around the corner. So start thinking, start asking questions. So those of you who currently would want to do medicine, would want to be doctors, I'll give you 3 scenarios. After the competition, I'll ask you what your answers are.
Thank you.
Scenario 1. You are a doctor with integrity and very skilled.
Can I put it in?
Okay? That's 1. 2. You are a doctor with a lot of integrity but minimal skills. The third one. You are a doctor with very skilled but, in fact, decreased integrity.
Thank you. Thank you.
Which of you do you think I would come to for treatment or for consultation? It's a point to think about. You can also put yourself in the place of patient. Which of these doctors would you want to you? All right. Okay, so that is to let you start putting your critical thinking caps on. You know, when we have our contestants, they are not the only ones doing the critical thinking. The quiz is for all of us.
Thank you.
And I know that as they are answering questions and solving, you are also doing it busily. And so that is just to put your critical thinking caps on and to get you ready. Are you ready? If you don't say it loudly, I won't call the quiz moderator. Are you ready? Good Shepherd, are you in the house? Best Brain, are you in the house? EMMANUEL Methodist, are you in the house? All right. Time is spent. I would want to call our dynamic quiz moderator. She says to tell you that she's a lover of young people, and I agree. I would want to invite Professor Mrs. Angelina Augustina Silverkin, our quiz moderator for this long-awaited quiz. Welcome, Prof.
morning. Good morning. Oh, I said good morning. I hope we have all had breakfast. Are you serious? Don't worry. Don't worry. The best is yet to come. So let me warmly welcome every single one of you to the grand finale. I'm sure we are all super excited. I am going to enjoy myself. So please make sure you also enjoy yourself. But before we enjoy ourselves, let me warmly again welcome you to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and importantly, to the grand finale of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz. Not just the Junior Science and Maths Quiz, but the 2025. Oh, I thought you would clap for that. Indeed, we actually brought 27, can you imagine it? 27 schools right to KNUST to compete for the quarterfinals. And fortunately or unfortunately, some were left behind, but today we have three schools who will be on this stage. And again, I don't want to say only one school will have the sole bragging right. And I hope the previous schools, the ones that scored, they have the trophy. Because today we will take the trophy from them and give it to another school. So we traveled to eight good regions. And I'm sure you all know that we have 16 regions in Ghana. So 8 out of the 16. We went to the Western region. They call themselves the Oil City or the Twin City because they are called Sekendi Takrade, or that's their regional capital. And then we went to the Central region. They call themselves the Cradle of Education. But today we will see. And then we also went to the Greater Accra region. I don't want to. Of government. And then we went to the East. They call themselves Koforidia Flowers. Koforidia Flowers. And then we went to the Northern region. The Northern region known as the mother of all regions. Then the Volta region. They call themselves the microcosm of Ghana. I hope you are already learning something. And then we went to the Bono region, and they tend to be the youngest of all regions. Then we came to the Ashanti region. The Garden City. The Garden City. And they call themselves Osekro Papabi. And this is where the best university is located, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. In fact, it's been super exciting. It's been emotional. I have sat behind and I have been very emotional. People have cried on this stage. Some have wept. Some have jubilated, including the teachers. But today is today. I'm sure people are going back to their various schools with a lot of experience. I have learned a lot. And whether you are on the stage or not, I'm sure you have also learned a lot. We need to acknowledge our sponsors. So this quiz is proudly, and I need to say proudly, organized by the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology and supported by the College of Science and the College of Engineering. We want to appreciate all our sponsors. We want to thank them deeply, profoundly for coming on board to support us. Can we give a round of applause for our sponsors? So we'll go for a short commercial break and then we'll put some few touches to all the technical hitches. We don't want to experience any technical hitches, so we'll be back with you shortly. So the 2025 Junior Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the KNUST e-learning. They have taken a lot of beautiful videos as well as media coverages. We want to say we are grateful to them. In fact, throughout the regional contest, we sat in Kumasi, and thanks to their efforts, we were able to do a lot of magic. We ran a seamless and uneffortless regional contest, all thanks to innovation. Indeed, at KNUST e-learning, we say just a click. The KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, they call themselves KNUST IDL. We want to thank them for making our journey around the nation very easy. Thank you very much for all the venues you provided. At KNUST IDL, we say lifelong learning, an essential key for development. The Kwame Nkrumah University Information Technology Services, UITS, thank you very much for providing us with the needed bandwidth for the quiz. We thank you for providing us again with high-speed internet. We say we are truly grateful. DEX Technologies. At DEX Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. You always make our technology challenge a reality, and they always make it very exciting and hands-on. Ghana Grid Company Limited, Gridco, they always provide reliable electricity grid for development. MTN Stakeholders Management. At MTN, we say everywhere you go. Nestle Ghana Limited, thank you very much for your generous support. At Nestle Ghana, we say good food, good life. Diopta Eye Consult, we want to appreciate you for coming on board to support us. And so for all your comprehensive eye examination, treatment of all sorts of eye infections, refraction, prescription of glasses, please come to Diopta Eye Consult. At Diopta Eye Consult, your vision truly matters to us. EMMANUEL Cakes and Catering Services, we want to appreciate you for the wonderful snacks. And I'm sure today you come along with an amazing snack package for all of us. At EMMANUEL Cakes and Catering Services, they say finger-licking dishes and punctuality is their hallmark. And to our media partners, Kesben TV, thank you for always amplifying our reach and impact. At Kesben TV, we say, Obia Bedidi. For those of us who don't understand tree, it means that everyone will have a share. And I'm sure today we will all have our share. Do we have some headmasters and headmistresses in our midst? We want to, I heard students say yes, but that's okay. We want to appreciate them for allowing their schools to register and compete in this year's contest. Are there some teachers in the house? Where are they? Thank you, teachers. Thank you very much. In fact, at a point in time, some of the teachers were super emotional, more than the students, but the right thing to do. We want to appreciate you. And now students who will present or who have presented their school, thank you very much. Already, your names have gone into the books of KNUST. Do we have supporters in the house? Oh, I cannot feel you. I can't feel you, supporters. Yeah, it's coming up. Gradually, it is coming up. Thank you, supporters. Thank you very much, supporters. And my name is Augustine Angelina Silvakin. I'm a professor of virology in the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology. I'm also a senior research fellow at the Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research in Tropical Medicine. I'm humbled to be your quiz mistress for this morning's final contest. I deserve a hand of applause. So I will bring, I know we don't have any contestants. I'll bring them on the stage right away. But remember that the Junior Science and Maths Quiz program is tailor-made for our learners who find themselves in the junior high schools And the idea is to make sure science is very easy and extremely friendly for them. And again, the idea is that through this quiz, there'll be the promotion of a lot of teamwork, which we have seen on this stage, and a lot of critical thinking. The schools, I'm sure they have prepared themselves very well. Are they in the house? Okay, so we have three schools. EMMANUEL Methodist Junior High School. That's it. And we have Best Brain Academy. Oh, okay. And then we have Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School. So let us kindly stand representing, proudly representing their schools to walk on the stage. Shall we have EMMANUEL Methodist Junior High School walk graciously on the stage? You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Would you want to introduce yourselves by mentioning your names and your class? Then I have another question for you. Not a killer question. Go ahead.
I'm Reginald John Elsie, final year.
Final year means third year, right?
Yes.
Very well. Next one.
Boachi Beatrice, final year.
Please clap for them. So John and Beatrice, tell us, how has the experience been so far? Any one of you? Actually, one after the other.
It has been very good.
Okay, very good, he said. And Beatrice, for you?
Same, it's very good.
It's been very good. Let's see, I'm sure it will be good today too. Welcome. And then the next school is Best Brain Academy. Best Brain. Gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. We'd love to hear your names and your classes. And then I have another question for you.
Edmond Edia, Basic 8.
You're welcome, Edmond. And
Boachi Derek, Form 3.
very well. You are welcome. Edmond and Derek, tell us, how has the experience been so far? Don't say good. Say something else.
It has been pretty well. Getting to this far is not easy, but we've actually made it, and I'm excited.
Very well.
It has been very nice being in this stage, on this stage, yes.
Very well. You're welcome. And then we also have Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School. Shall we have the contestants walk on the stage? Please clap for them. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. So it will be nice for us to know your names and your classes. And then there will be another question for you.
Billy Jeremy, Basic 9.
And
In so I'm Millicent here, Basic 9.
Basic 9, Basic 9. You're welcome. Millicent and Jeremy, tell us, how has the experience been so far? Don't say good, don't say nice, don't say exciting.
The experience has been a mixed feeling. Like, it has been difficult, sometimes it was exciting. So, yeah, basically.
He said so, yeah. And Millicent?
The feeling sometimes was anxious, and then sometimes it's okay, I'm successful.
Okay, sometimes anxiety came in, but you said okay. I honestly don't know what okay means, but we welcome. Please, I don't know what they are writing. Well, maybe they are answering some questions, but we'll get to know very soon. So go for a short commercial break, and when we come back, we will zoom into action. We'll be contestants, we want to start the grand finale for the 2025 Junior Science and Maths quiz. And you have buzzers in front of you. And through this buzzers, or through these buzzers, you would be drawing my attention to yourselves and so to your schools. So let's just do a short buzzer check. Can we hear the sound for the buzzer from EMMANUEL Methodist Junior High School? Okay, we'll work on that. Best brain. We'll work on that. Good shepherd. We will work on that. Let's do it again. Good shepherd. It's coming gradually. Best brain. EMMANUEL Methodist. Let's do it again. EMMANUEL Methodist. Best brain. Good shepherd. We'll go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. So let's check on our buzzers. Emmanuel Methodist Junior High School. Very good. Best Brain. Very good. Good Shepherd. Let's do it again. Best Brain. Good Shepherd. Emmanuel Methodist. The last one. Good Shepherd. Best Brain. Emmanuel Methodist. Okay. So contestants, there will be 5 rounds in this contest. Round 1, the fundamentals. Round 2, fastest finger, fastest brain. Round 3, science and technology challenge. Round 4, decoding the clues. And round 5, the global Nobel Prize Awards. Contestants, are you listening to me? Okay, so before we start the rounds, I'll be sharing the instructions like I'm doing now. And I guess it will be good for you to pay attention, right, to the instructions. So we start with round 1, the fundamentals. So in this round, I'll be posing questions in the areas of physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, and ICT. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points will be awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it will become available as a bonus to the 2 other schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is a point or 1 point. And schools, you would have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations, and 50 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. And schools, you will have two, maximum of 2 attempts. Only two attempts for your main question and 1 attempt for a bonus question. And bonus questions are always open to the 2 other schools to compete for by ringing your buzzer. Failing to press the buzzer before answering, a bonus question will nullify your answer, which means that no points will be awarded, even if you are right. Contestants, all the best. So we start. I'll give you 15 seconds for the first question. And there's a preamble to all schools. Please pay attention. Maria eats a balanced meal consisting of wache, fish, egg, and avocado. After eating, her digestive system begins breaking down the food so nutrients can be absorbed and transported to her cells. I'm not reading this again. Right. Emmanuel Methodist. What happens to carbohydrates, proteins, and fats in the digestive system in details?
Okay, so the carbohydrate, digestion of carbohydrates begins in the mouth, and in the mouth, the saliva, that is it contains an enzyme called the ptyalin. It converts the carbohydrate into the maltose, and digestion of protein begins in the stomach, and it is initiated by the pepsin, which converts it into polypeptides, and digestion of fat, and fat is emulsified in the duodenum by the bile, secreted by the liver.
I'll give them 2 out of 3. Please don't press now. I'll give them 2 out of 3. And I'll tell them why. Best brain. If Maria has a condition where her pancreas does not produce enough digestive enzymes, which nutrients will be most affected and why?
Okay, so here, the nutrient that is going to be most be affected is going to be fat and oil. And that is due to the fact that fat and oil digestion takes place within the duodenum. That is bile. The pancreas secretes pancreatic lipids, which breaks down
fat droplets into fatty acid and glycerol. So the most nutrient which is going to be affected is the fat and oil, since it is solely in the duodenum where the pancreas secrete the pancreatic lipids to digest this fat and oil to fatty acid and glycerol.
So I'm unable to give you any mark, and I'll tell you why. Good shepherd. Good shepherd. Your main question. During absorption, nutrients enter the bloodstream mainly through the villi. Oh, somebody rang. They were bailed out. Which school rang? Good shepherd? Yes, go ahead and let me listen to you.
So the pancreas produces three main enzymes: pancreatic amylases, pancreatic proteases, and pancreatic lipases. These digestive enzymes work together to break down different food components. So if the individual has a damage in the pancreas such that it is not able to produce digestive enzymes, that means that the amylases, proteases, and lipases won't be able to be produced. Therefore, food substances such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats and oils will all be affected.
A point. Now your major question. Your major question. Good shepherd. During absorption, nutrients enter the bloodstream mainly through the villi or villi in the small intestine. Explain how the structure of the villi or villi helps increase the efficiency of nutrient absorption. Yes, go on.
So the villi is made up of tiny finger-like projections. These tiny finger-like projections increase the surface area for the absorption of nutrients. They do this by each of the nutrients which have been broken down by the enzymes are now emulsified into small pieces. So these small pieces land on the finger-like projections of the villi, increasing the surface area. And when the surface area has been increased, it increases the efficiency of absorption of the nutrients.
I'll give you 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. No, they were timed up already. Emmanuel Methodist. Pardon? Oh, okay. So, Emmanuel Methodist, you got it right? Your major question, was it right or wrong? Pardon? Okay. And then Best Brain, you had issues, so it was transferred, passed on, and you had, I was interested in the pancreatic enzymes, the names of the pancreatic enzymes. And in fact, even in the pancreas, typically carbohydrates sometimes will not be affected because already would have been digested in the mouth by salivary amylase. And then Good Shepherd, you focus on just the surface area, but a lot of things go beyond or go on beyond the surface area of the villi. So I gave you a point. But importantly, we know that the villi or each villus also contains a lot of blood capillaries. And these blood capillaries are able to absorb a lot of nutrients, i.e. Sugars and amino acid. Then importantly, the villi, they are also able to absorb fats. They have what is known as lacteals, right? So they are able to absorb salt and fats. Then the third thing about the villi, or each villus, is that they also have a very thin epithelial layer, which allows nutrients to pass quickly through circulations. You produced only 1. That's how come I gave you 1 out of 3. The next question. Again, there's a preamble to all schools. A student observes some everyday events at home. 1. She pours vinegar on baking soda while helping in the kitchen. 2, she watches white sugar caramelize when making candy on the stove. 3, she notices that an iron metal gate slowly changes in color after the raining season. Best brain. When vinegar and baking soda are mixed, describe what happens, state the type of reaction taking place, and why this is considered a chemical reaction.
Okay, so the type of reaction that is taking place here is a neutralization reaction, since vinegar contains acetic acid and sodium bicarbonate. Baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate, is a base. And here, since acid reacts with bases to produce salt and water only, so as vinegar and baking soda react to produce a salt solution.
3 points. 3 points. Well done. Good shepherd. Good shepherd. When white sugar is caramelized, state what happens. Explain the type of chemical reaction taking place and why the sugar cannot be recovered in its original form.
Okay, so when white sugar caramel, this means that the temperature has causing the sugar to break into a syrup form. This is a decomposition reaction, and it is also a chemical change. That is why the individual sugar cannot be retained after the reaction.
So I'll give them 2 out of 3, and I'll tell them why. EMMANUEL Methodist. State what happens to the metal gate. Explain what type of chemical reaction this represents and why it is a chemical change rather than a physical change.
Okay, so the metal gate will rust and it will form iron oxide, iron 3 oxide. And it is a chemical change. This is so because it cannot be, it is not reversible. That is, it cannot be changed back to its original position. And the type of reaction is a combination reaction.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. So good shepherd. Best brain sorted out, good shepherd. So we know that typically when sugar is heated, it will melt. You said that, but then there'll be a change in color from white to brown, and it will always produce a distinct smell, the caramel smell. I was interested in the smell. And of course, you indicated that the chemical reaction is decomposition. I was even looking out for thermal decomposition. And then importantly, why it is a chemical reaction? Because now you end up forming new molecular structures. So your original sugar, the structure will change. And then you end up forming a new molecular structure. So that's how come I gave you what I gave you. Methodist, EMMANUEL Methodist, I gave you 3 or 2. 2, yes, 2, because yes, you indicated that all the other things. But again, I was interested in the fact that an oxidation reaction occurs, importantly, and then you mentioned the iron oxide, you even mentioned iron 3 oxide, rust and all that. But this particular rust that will be formed, or the iron oxide, it will have an entirely different color, a different texture, and a different strength. So again, I was interested in that. So that makes it a chemical reaction and not a physical reaction. A lot of application in this case. Well done. The next question, there's a preamble, 15 seconds. So I will project images on the screen, and my expectation is for you to identify the email provider by their logos. The email provider by their logos. Good Shepherd.
Yahoo.
That is not correct, but you have another opportunity. Emmanuel Methodist.
Email provider.
That is not correct. Time is up. We actually projected a proton mail. Proton mail. Proton mail. Emmanuel Methodist. Yours as projected.
It is a messenger mail.
That is not correct. You have another chance.
It is a letter mail.
That is not correct. Good Shepherd.
Amazon mail.
That is not correct. So that actually is a Zoho. Zoho or Zuhu. Z-O-H-O mail. Zuhu or Zohu mail. Best Brain Academy. Yours as projected.
Yahoo mail.
That is not correct. You have another chance.
A Gmail.
That is not correct. Good Shepherd.
America Online.
That is not correct. Anyone who knows? Yandex Mail. Yandex ICT. The next question. Question 4. I'll give you 50 seconds. 50 seconds. There's a preamble to all schools. All right. In a parallelogram, ABCD, diagonal AC is drawn, and the diagonals intersect at point E. I'll take it again. In a parallelogram, ABCD, diagonal AC is drawn, and the diagonals intersect at point E. You are given the measure of angle ABC to be 110 degrees, so 110. And the measure of angle DAC equals x plus 8, which is actually the angle between DA and diagonal AC. AE equals 4x plus 2. And CE equals 2x plus 14. I'm not going over. Emmanuel Methodist. Find the value of angle DAC.
It is 40.28 degrees.
That is not correct. You still have another opportunity. Timer bonus. Good shepherd.
70 degrees.
That is not correct. So I'll hold on with the answer. Best brain. Find the measure of angle BAD.
$70 degrees.
Correct. 3 points. Well done. Well done. Good shepherd. Find the length of diagonal AC. Yes, go on.
6x plus 16 centimeters.
That is not correct, but another opportunity awaits you. EMMANUEL Methodist?
5 meters.
That is not correct. Oh, time up. So, best brain. Best brain. No, EMMANUEL Methodist. I asked that you calculate the value of angle DAC. And I gave you AE equals CE. And I gave you the equations 4x plus 2 equals 2x plus 14. So you needed to have solved for x. And x is 6. So you only needed to add 6 to 8 to give you 14. And then the next one, best brain, they got it well. Then the next one, the diagonal, good shepherd. I actually gave you the length of diagonal AC to be equal to AE plus CE. So you could have banked on the 6, the x. If you had solved for x very well and you had gotten 6, then you had to substitute 6 into the equation 4x plus 2 plus 2x plus 14 to give you 52. The next one, again 50 seconds. Calculate the following. Best brain. I'll start with you this time. Best brain. 2-point charges are placed 0.5 meters apart. One charge is plus 5 microcoulomb and the other is minus 5 microcoulomb. Calculate the force between them. Yes, very good.
1.00 by 10 to an exponent of 10 coulombs.
That is not correct. We have
1.0 by 10 to an exponent of negative 10 coulombs.
That is not correct. They still have some time, but they've exhausted. Good shepherd.
225, negative 225 millinewtons.
That is not correct. I will hold on to the answer for security reasons. Good shepherd, your main question. Calculate the magnitude of the force between two charges of positive 5 microcoulomb and positive 7 microcoulomb, which are 0.2 meters apart. Yes, yeah, go on.
I have 38 point. 38.75 times
That is not correct. Bell
78.
Emmanuel. That is not correct. Emmanuel Methodist.
7.875 newtons.
1 point. Well done.
And multiply by 2. And multiply by 2.
Emmanuel Methodist. Emmanuel Methodist. 2 charges. Q1 equals 2 microcoulomb and Q2 -4 microcoulomb are separated by a distance of 0.1 meters. Find the force between them. Yes, Beatrice.
7.2 times 10 raised to the power -1 Newton.
That is not correct.
7.2 newton.
Pardon?
7.2 newton.
3. Contestants, I need you to be very audible because you always have only 2 attempts and now the stakes are high. So make sure you are audible. Well done. You needed to have done the I'm sure you had issues with the conversions, but you know the formula already, so I'm not going into that. The next set of questions, I'll be making some statements, contestants, and you need to indicate whether they are true or false. Obviously, true and false or true or false questions cannot be passed on. As bonuses, you have only 1 attempt. Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School. Bracket open. A raised to the power P divided by A raised to the power Q. Bracket closed. R raised to the power R equals A raised to the power PR minus QR.
True.
3 points. Well done. A true statement. Emmanuel Methodist Junior High School. Bracket open. A raised to the power 1/n. Bracket closed. R raised to the power n equals A for A greater than or equal to 0.
False.
Unfortunately, a true statement. Please clap for them. Best brain. Best Brain Academy. Bracket open. AB, bracket closed. R raised to the power minus n equals n raised to the power minus n plus b raised to the power minus n.
False.
Indeed, a false statement. Well done. EMMANUEL Methodist. In aquatic ecosystems, the biomass of the primary consumers can sometimes exceed that of producers.
False.
Oh, it's a true statement. It's a true statement. EMMANUEL Methodist. Primary consumers, producers, their biomass can always exceed that. Best brain. Apex predators have no effect on the population of species at lower trophic levels.
True.
How? No. It's a false statement. The last one. Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School. A food chain can loop back to producers through nutrient recycling by decomposers.
True.
Indeed, a true statement. And on that note, we have come to the end of round one. Congratulations to all competing schools. Please clap for our competing schools. We want to acknowledge our sponsors and say thank you very much for coming on board to support us in diverse ways. KNUST e-learning, KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, KNUST UITS, Dex Technologies, Ghana Great Company Limited, MTN Stakeholders Management, Nestle Ghana Limited, Diopta Eye Consult, Henley Manual Cakes and Catering Services, and our media partners, Kesben TV, where at Kesben TV we say, Obia Bedidi. Let's check out on our scores. At the end of round one, EMMANUEL Methodist Junior High School has 8 points. Please clap for them. Well done. Best Brain Academy, 9 points. Please clap for them. Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School, 10 points. Please clap for them. So we move straight to round 2. Round 2 is the fastest brain, fastest finger round. And here, one question will be read out, and contestants, you compete to be the first to answer. And each question carries a score of 4 good points. When the contestant is ready to respond, hopefully with the correct answer, you need to press the buzzer before you attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify your school from answering the question. Contestants, please, once you press the buzzer, produce the answer in 3 seconds, and my accurate timekeepers will be checking on the time. Don't repeat the question for me. Right. And if a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer the question. Each school will have a maximum of 1 attempt. You need to be audible. You have only 1 attempt. I will not say pardon or excuse me. Once I hear what I hear, straight to either +1 or minus. -1. Because in this particular round, a wrong answer will attract a penalty of 1 point. This round is buzzer dependent or dependent. So, best brain, the sound from your mouth, Good Shepherd, EMMANUEL Methodist. Best brain, Good Shepherd, EMMANUEL Methodist. Let's move. The first one. An amount of 25,000 Ghana cedis was lent at a simple interest rate for 3 years. The total amount received after 3 years was 31,250 Ghana cedis. Find the rate of interest per annum. Good Shepherd.
125%.
Minus brain.
8.33%.
Next one. Yeah. Next one. A resistor has color bands: red, violet, brown, gold. Good Shepherd.
So the resistance is 27 times 10 exponent
Minus 1. If a voltage of 12 volts is applied across it, calculate the power consumed.
12 times 12 divided by 3 quarter, 2 quarter, 2 quarter, 5. Fast. Nothing.
Best brain.
0.51 watts.
Minus 1.
I have 500. What is your account? 1.
EMMANUEL Methodist.
0.53 watts.
4. The excitement is real. The excitement is real, but we need to move on. The next one. Which gland is called the EMMANUEL Methodist?
The pituitary gland.
4. The next one. Which periodic trends do not increase? Best brain.
Atomic radius or atomic size of
Minus 1. Across a period. Good Shepherd.
Atomic radius.
Minus 1. EMMANUEL Methodist.
Electronegativity.
Minus 1. Let me finish my question and then I will answer it myself. I know the stakes are high, but you also may want to wait. Emmanuel Methodist, I am never able to hear you. And so you need to be audible. All right? John, Reginald, Ewusi. Which periodic trends do not increase across a period from left to right? And the correct answer, yes, he's done this. Yes, atomic radius and metallic character. And metallic character. The next one. What is the term for the accumulation of plague? Good shepherd.
Static electricity.
In the artery walls, -1, by the way. Emmanuel Methodist.
Atherosclerosis.
4. The next one. The next one. The default extension of an Excel file, Emmanuel Methodist.
XLS.
Good -1. Good shepherd.
Dot XLSX.
4 points. Next one. Next one. Next one. A 5-kilogram piece of iron at 150 degrees Celsius is placed in 3 kilograms of water at 20 degrees Celsius. If they reach thermal equilibrium at 30 degrees Celsius, calculate the specific heat capacity of the iron. Really? So I won't go into the calculations, but the correct answer is 210 joules per kilogram degrees Celsius. The last one. Find the length of the diagonal of a rectangle whose sides are 5 meters and 2√3 meters. Best brain.
Root of 37 units.
-1. Emmanuel Methodist.
The square root of 37 and the unit is meters.
4. And on that note, we have come to the end of round 2. We want to appreciate all our sponsors. Thank you very much for coming on board. Let's check out on So before we check out on our scores, we need to appreciate our sponsors. Thank you very much, KNUST e-learning. We appreciate you, KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, KNUST UITS, Dex Technologies, Gridco, MTN Stakeholders Management, Nestle Ghana Limited, Diopta Eye Consult, EMMANUEL Cakes and Catering Services, and our media partner, Kesben TV. The scores are in. So within round 2, Emmanuel Methodist Junior High School, they made 14 points. Please clap for them. Well done. Best Brain Academy, they made 1 point. Please clap for them. Well done. And Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School, 0 points. Please clap for them. Now listen to this one. Listen to the totals. So at the end of round 2, Emmanuel Methodist Junior High School has 22 points. Please clap for them. Can I go on, please? Best Brain Academy, 10 points. Please clap for them. Well done. And Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School, they have 10 points. Please clap for them. So we move straight to round 3. Round 3 is the Science and Technology Challenge. And in this round, 1 question will be given to all schools. And the question will require that contestants, you perform a task after which an assessment will be made. Listen to this. The score for this round is 15.15. And contestants, I'll give you 15 minutes to complete the task. Round 3 is powered by Dex Science Set. Go for a short commercial break whilst we get their items. So, contestants. So you have been provided with an optics kit. containing lenses of different sizes and focal length labeled A, B, C, D, E, and F. A light box with 3 parallel laser beams and a ruler. Emmanuel, Methodist, do you have all these items? Yes or no? Best Brain, you do? Good Shepherd, do you? Right. So it's a very simple task. Now the first thing you need to do is to identify each lens by its shape. Then you need to turn on all the 3 lasers from the light box and shine the beams through each lens one at a time. Then you need to adjust the position of the lens until all 3 beams meet at a single point. Then you measure the distance from the center of the lens to the point where the beams converge. And the last one is for you to record the distance as the focal length of the lenses A, B, C, and D. I have some related questions for you, and I have provided you with a nice table. So kindly fill in the table with your tax results. And then I need you to state the difference between the characteristics of the image formed by lens A and lens E. A and E. Then, why is it important that the lasers from the light box are parallel when determining focal length? The fourth question is, state one factor that can affect focal length in real optic systems. And then the last but one is, why is measurement of focal length in lenses important? Then the last one is for you to provide me with 2 applications of lenses. All the best, contestants. You may start work now. stop work, I don't want to see you with your pen. So your pen, free your hands. Free your hands, okay? Free your hands. And kindly let me have your sheets. Thank you. So, contestants, was it an interesting one, tedious, confusing, exciting, or comme ci, comme ça? Between and in between and all that? Best brain.
Okay, it was an exciting one.
An exciting one, EMMANUEL Methodist.
It was an interesting one.
An interesting one. I won't ask what made it exciting or what made it interesting. Good Shepherd.
It was interesting.
Interesting. All right. So, before I get to what the contestants have provided us with, let me provide you with the expected answers. So very simple. We gave you a number of lenses in all sorts of shapes and sizes. Some were obviously convex lenses, others were concave. And we asked you to identify the lenses just by looking at them, their shapes. And then we asked that you and we also gave you a laser, by the way, 3 lasers. All fit so very well. So the idea was for you to shine the beams from the lasers through a light box. And then we asked that you actually adjusted the lenses so well, such that the 3 beams coming through the light box all meet at a point. Then we asked you to do some measurements. We gave you a straight edge to do that. And I went round, I saw interesting things. And so just by providing me, filling in the table with the various lens types as well as the focal points, 6 points. 6 points, because I wasn't interested in measuring all the focal points. I was only interested in measurements for A to D. But in terms of the types of the type of lens, I was interested in all the 6 lenses. So then we asked that you outline differences between the characteristics formed by images by lens A and lens E. That would have given you 2 points. Then the important reason why lasers from the light box are always parallel when determining the focal point, another 2 points. That factors that may affect the focal length in real optic systems, 1 point. Then why the measurement of focal length in lenses is important, 2 points. Then 2 applications, only 2, and a lot of applications, another 2 points, making a total of 15 points. So just so your own answers run through your heads and you grade yourselves, I'll provide you with my master sheets. So lens A, B, C, biconvex lenses, and then lens D is a plano convex lens, lens E, biconcave lens, and then lens F, plano concave lens. You are marking yourselves, right? Then the focal points, very important. So for lens A, which we gave you a biconvex lens, the focal point, anything between 5 centimeters. I'll allow plus or minus 0.3 centimeters. And then for the second lens, lens B, a biconvex lens, 6 centimeters, again, plus or minus 3 centimeters. I'll give plus or minus 0.3. 0.3, I'll give it to you. Then lens C, a biconvex lens, 7 centimeters, again, plus or minus 0.3 centimeters. Off you go with 4 marks. Then the D, a plano convex lens, 6 centimeters, same plus or minus 0.3. Then the difference between the characteristics of the image formed by lens A and lens E, A and E. So A, I gave you a convex lens, and E, I gave you a concave lens. And we all know the characteristics formed by an image on a convex lens. So typically they are real, they are inverted, and then the inverted images are always beyond the focal length. Then in case of, again, we know that they are typically upright, they are virtual, they form magnified images, especially when the object is within the focal length. But then for the concave lens, which was lens E, they are always virtual. They will always form a virtual, upright and diminished. So when I went around, I was really looking at your images. And so in summary, it means that the convex lenses, they always form a real or virtual images, depending on the distance between the lens and the object. And of course, whereas in the case of the concave lenses, they will always form a virtual, an upright, and a smaller image. Then the importance of ensuring that the lasers from the light box are parallel when determining focal length. A lot of reasons. Because you know, parallel rays will represent light coming from infinity. So if the light is coming from infinity, then it means that the lens will form its principal focus, such that once they are parallel, they will meet. And of course, if the rays are not parallel, then the point of convergence. So your point of convergence, when you used the convex lenses, they had to meet. But if the rays are not parallel, then definitely the point of convergence will shift. And then the length of the focal length you would measure would definitely be inaccurate. Then one factor that affects focal length in real optical systems. So the curvature of the lens surface is important. The refractive index is important. The refractive index of the lens material is important, and then the wavelength or the color of the light you are using is also very important, and of course the temperature of the lens is also very important, or the temperature of the material the lens is made up of is also very important. Then why is measurement of focal length in lenses important? It is because the focal length will always determine it will determine how the lens forms images, or how these lenses will form an image, including the size of the image, how clear the image is, and in fact, the magnification of the image as well. And usually when you have a camera and you are using it to take a picture, all these factors are very important. So the measurement of the focal length. So when we are designing cameras, glasses, spectacles like what I'm wearing, microscopes, telescopes, and even projectors, we need to ensure that the measurement of the focal length are always very important. Then applications, a lot of applications. Eyeglasses, some people wear contact lenses, cameras like we see all over here, microscopes, all sorts of microscopes, telescopes, projectors, magnifying glasses, even scanners, and sometimes optical sensors. So this is the master plan. We'll go for a short commercial break whilst I attend to their scripts. We'll be back shortly.
finals saw an exciting display of brilliance and academic excellence between KNUST JHS, SOS Herman Tamale, and Best Brain Academy. After an intense showdown that kept everyone on edge of their seats, KNUST JHS emerged as the 2024 champions, with SOS Herman Tamale following closely in second place and Best Brain Academy taking the third spot. As the curtains falls on this year's competition, one question remains: who will claim the bragging rights for the 2025 championship?
expect nothing but the best, and also what will come should come, because the final of competition is a final. Yes, and finals are always the toughest part of every competition. Yes, and so I expect our opponent to put up their best.
I expect to be part of a very competitive contest. I know that all our competitors are preparing very well, and I want to see the result of their preparations tomorrow, and also want to see the result of our preparations too.
Find the density of the object in water and determine if the object will float in water and oil. The density of oil is equal to 0.9 gram per cm. Best Brain Academy.
The density in water is 2.5 gram per cubic centimeter.
Correct for 4 points.
Starting from the prelims, like all our contests, it was a good one.
Okay.
It wasn't a difficult one. And as the saying goes, behind every successful man, there's some difficulties. So our semi-finals, the contest was a bit tough, but because we knew that we would qualify, we made our way through it. So.
Our contest was very hard, especially the semi-finals where we met St. Peter's, but anyway, we were able to come out victorious.
Since all the three schools qualified to the finals, it means they are best. So best versus best. We'll see who will come out best.
How many moles of calcium carbonate reacted? Emmanuel Methodist?
0.05 moles.
0.05 moles. It is for 1 point.
I'm very happy that we're able to make it to the finals. I feel like we placed in a lot of effort and it has paid off. So we are extremely glad that we're able to make it to where we wanted to be.
I'm very, very happy and excited that we are in the finals. And then I know that it's going to be a very good one this time.
Finals, everybody will say they are going to win, so we just wait to see what happens.
Okay, but what are your expectations?
My expectations.
You are going to win?
What? Like if
A flagpole stands on a sloping ground, casting a shadow along the slope. The actual flagpole casts a shadow along the slope that is 12 meters long. Find the height of the actual flagpole. Yes, go on.
16 meters.
That is correct. 3, 4. are back. We are back. And I have their scripts in front of me, but they've marked themselves already. So I was surprised when some said it was exciting, it was interesting. I thought they would say challenging. But anyway, so I'm going through the scripts per how I received their sheets. This is for Best Brain Academy. The table in terms of providing the type of lens and importantly, the measurements they did. They didn't get any of them right. None. So it has to be 0 out of 6. And then the next question, the difference between the characteristics. I don't know, they interchanged their answers. So they said that images formed by lens A is focused or converged and hence virtual. And usually diminished or small. But per what I gave out, it should have been the other way. So unfortunately, I'm not even able to give you a point because the total is 2 points. And then your lens E, you said they are real, they are larger and spread out. And we know that typically concave lens, they would always form a virtual, upright, and diminished images. Then the importance of ensuring that the lasers from the light box are parallel, an incomplete answer, to accurately measure the focal length such that something. But then the factor, they got it right, refractive index, so they get a point. And then why the measurement of focal length in lenses is important. It helps to determine how thick a material is and enables accurate, again, I'm unable to give you anything. But the applications, our students are very good when it comes to applications. So they got everything correct. Magnifying devices such as hand lens, which is correct, and then medicated spectacles, cameras, etc. So 2 and 1, that gives them 3 out of 15. Please clap for them. Emmanuel Methodist Junior High School. Same. They wanted to outsmart me. Type of lens. They've written converging lens, convergent lens, and divergent lens. I was interested in the specific type of lens. So again, I'm unable to give a focal length 4.5, 5.5. I really wanted to be generous. So I allowed 0.3 centimeters allowance. But unfortunately, again, for them, nothing. So 0 out of 6. Then the difference between the characteristics of the image. But they decided to give me characteristics of the laser beam. So A, they've written the laser beams meet at a single point. While then they've written B and they've cancelled it. There's a football somewhere. And then E, the laser beams never meet. They spread out. I was interested in the characteristics of the image. Right, so again, I'm unable to give them anything. Then the importance to obtain uniformity so as to prevent the problem associated with the angle to which the laser beams are incident on. For example, when a beam is placed at, they've cancelled the place at, incident at an angle with the normal, it will result in different focal lengths. It's difficult for me to, so I'm unable to. Then the factor, radius of the curvature, correct. Then the importance, well done. This one, straight 2 points to know the distance and all that. Then the applications, used in spectacles and then used in mirrors. Usage in mirrors, it is not correct. So I'm unable to give you an answer. So that gives you 1, 2, and another one, 4 out of 15. Please clap for them. Well done. Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School. Same formula. The table, type of lens. They didn't write anything for A, B, C, D. And then E, they have written biconvex. And then E, paraconcave. Same, the focal length, the focal point, the measurement. 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 6 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 9 centimeters, 13 centimeters. Unfortunately, I am unable to give them anything out of the 6 points. But listen to the difference between the characteristics. Well done, lens A forms real images, whereas lens E forms virtual images. 2 points straight away for them. And then the importance of ensuring that the lasers from the light box are parallel when determining focal length. So they've given me back my words. All my words, they've given them back to me. So I'm unable to give them anything. Then the factor, the type of lens, that cannot be a factor. Again, I'm unable to give them anything. The measurement, why the measurement of the focal length in lenses is important. Very well done. So it allows us to know the point at which an image will be formed and also the distance at which the lens can reach. 2 points. And then the applications, they have spectacles and then periscopes. So 2 points for them. That gives them 6 out of 15. Please clap for them. So we know the scores already. We know the scores already. And before we know the scores already. So Emmanuel 4 points, Best Brain 3 points, Good Shepherd 6 points. Please clap for them. Before we move to the next round, round 4, there's a protest. School is Best Brain Academy. Best Brain Academy. And their issue has to do with round 1 and the set 1. Set 1, where we were talking about Maria eating wache and eggs and other proteins, a balanced meal. And I asked Best Brain to provide us, so the question was, if Maria has a condition where pancreas does not produce enough digestive enzymes, which nutrients would be most affected and why? So the complaint is that Best Brain contestants were asked to state which nutrients will mostly be affected and why. This was explained very well. They've marked themselves very well and made mention of pancreatic lipase, converting fat and oils to fatty acids and glycerol. That's true. All nutrients will be affected, yes. But the one which would be mostly affected was what was stated by contestant. So fat and oil, which is right. And indeed, it is true that the question indicated the most affected. The most affected. So we will forget about the proteins and focus on the fat as the most affected. And if the fat will be the most affected, then we will not be interested in trypsin and chymotrypsin, but will be interested in lipase, like Best Brain indicated. And so because of that, I will collect my 1 point from Good Shepherd, and then I'll give all the 3 points to Best Brain. So at the end of round 3, Emmanuel Methodist Junior High School has 26 points. Please clap for them. Best Brain Academy, 16 points. Please clap for them. And Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School, 14 points. Please clap for them. Now, before we zoom into round 4, we want to see the trophy. And I remember last year it was given to KNUST. But they are not on the, are they on this stage? Are they on this stage? I cannot see them. So please, we want them to bring us our trophy. Come and put it here so I can guard it with my life. And then we'll see which of the schools would. So please clap for them. The scores. So at the end of round 3, Emmanuel Methodist JHS, 26 points. Best Brain Academy, 16 points. And Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School, 15 points. Please clap for them. So, contestants, this is the trophy, gold plated. I don't want to get into the number of carats, but this is real gold, and I can actually see my face in it. Do you want to come round and have a look at it to give you some boost your morale, and then we can zoom into round 4? Or you don't want to come round it? Come and have a look at it. Yes, Emmanuel Methodist and Best Brain and Good Shepherd. Come and have a look at it. So we will remove this and that. You can see your face. And then hopefully, if you get it, we put your name here. Okay. So you may take your seats, okay? We move to round 4. Round 4 is decoding the clues round. And here, the question will be read out as a series of clues. If answered on the first clue, 6 points. Correctly answered on the second clue, 5 points. Correctly answered on the third clue, 4 points. And then on the fourth and any other clue, 3 points. Contestants, you need to press your buzzer before you attempt to answer the question. As always, if you fail to press the buzzer and you even provide me with a correct answer, I will nullify that answer. It means that you will not get any points. This round is buzzer dependent, so let's do a short buzzer check. Good Shepherd, Emmanuel Methodist, Best Brain, Emmanuel Methodist, and Good Shepherd. All set. Best wishes, contestants. The first one. I am a rule that changes where points sit on the flat Cartesian plane. Although I sometimes manifest as a 10 or a mirror-like flame, Good Shepherd.
Rotation.
I can also squeeze and stretch while keeping its straight lines obediently straight. I always leave that special point exactly where it began. Let's brain.
Rigid motion.
So the center of the coordinates remains undisturbed. My behavior is predictable. In a precise algebraic sense, satisfying the mathematical properties of additivity and homogeneity. Unlike a translation that merely slides every point by the same amount, I map lines to lines and preserve the proportional relationships along those lines. The last clue. In linear algebra courses and applications, from graphics to mechanics, people name me for my linear feature. Who am I? EMMANUEL Methodist.
Reflection.
No. Can I fall on the supporters? Supporters. Yes. Yes. Go on. Linear transformation. Please clap for him. Well done. Well done. Well done. Unfortunately, for no points. For no points. Linear transformation. The next clue, or the next set. The next set. I am so widespread that many take my presence for granted. I am not an animal, yet I play a central role in the nourishment of the animal kingdom. I consist of a single metal atom held inside a larger ring-shaped organic scaffold that together give me both color and chemical power. Fourth clue. When light travels or when light arrives, I absorb particular colors strongly. EMMANUEL Methodist.
Chlorophyll.
Correct. 3 points. 3 points. 3 points. Last but one. Last but one. I am a dense, colorless liquid whose touch and vapor are far from gentle and in cautious handling wherever I appear. Producers of fertilizers, dyes, detergents, and many everyday chemicals call on me constantly for my ability to drive reactions and concentrate solutions hard to match. In the chemistry of industry, I act as a strong hydrating agent. In cars, I show up inside lead acid best brain.
Sulfuric acid.
EMMANUEL Methodist.
Tetraoxosulfate 6 acid.
3 points. Best brain. Best brain. Best brain. Best brain. You know why I did not give it to you? I don't know why they added dilute when the thing is not dilute. I don't know why they added dilute when the thing is not dilute. And thank you for providing us with a scientific name. I would have given you sulfuric acid free of charge, but you added dilute. The last one, the very last one. I am made from the 3 familiar building blocks of organic life: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. My molecule contains as many as 2 dozen atoms arranged in Good Shepherd
Glucose.
into a compact structure. Both my sibling and I can act as reducing agents in chemical tests, revealing our ability to donate electrons under the right conditions. Yet, one of us is generally more chemically comfortable and stable in ordinary solutions. The third clue. Though my companion is the more common, people who taste us often whisper that I am the one who seems sweeter on the tongue. Best brain.
Fructose.
Correct. 4 points. And on that sweet note, we have come to the end of round 4. Please clap for our contestants. Now remember the quiz is organized by the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology and supported by the College of Science and the College of Engineering. We want to appreciate all our sponsors for coming on board and supporting us in diverse ways. We want to appreciate the KNUST e-learning, the KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, KNUST UITS, Dex Technologies, Ghana Great Company Limited. Oh, you don't want me to appreciate our sponsors. We need to appreciate them so that next year we would have more sponsors. MTN Stakeholders Management, Nestle Ghana Limited, Diopta Eye Consult, Heli Manual Cakes and Catering Services, and our media partners, Kesben TV. Let's check out on our scores. And so within round 4, Emmanuel Methodist, they made 6 points. Best grade. You know what? Let me finish with all the marks and then you can clap and make noise. Best Brain Academy, 4 points. And Good Shepherd RC, 0 points. Now listen. And so at the end of round 4, Emmanuel Methodist Junior High School has 32 points. Please clap for them. Best Brain Academy, they have 20 points. Please clap for them. And Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School, they have 15 points. Please clap for them. So we move straight to round 5. Straight to round 5. We have a number of substitutions to make. For Emmanuel Methodist, Beatrice is leaving us for Adeline to come in. Well done, Beatrice. Beatrice Kwache, well done. Thank you very much, Beatrice, for proudly representing your school. You have made yourself proud, and indeed, you have also made your school extremely proud. Well done. Welcome, Adeline. For Best Brain, Edmond Ohini Ediye or Edia is leaving us for Rhoda to come in. Well done, Edmond. Very well done for proudly representing. Please clap for him. Please clap for him. Well done, Edmond. Rhoda, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Then for Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Junior High School, Millicent is leaving us for Marie Agatha to join us. Well done, Millicent, for proudly representing your school. Please clap for Millicent. You're welcome, Marie Agatha. And Jeremy Akwesi Bedu is also leaving us for Margaret Petra to come in. Well done, Jeremy. You made yourself proud, and you're also proudly representing your school. Margaret, you're welcome. So I'll ask our new contestants to kindly introduce themselves by mentioning their names and their classes and the magic they are bringing to this particular round. Adeline.
Adeline Eje Kwachi, final year.
And tell us the magic you are bringing.
We are here to win.
I hear you. Best brain, Rhoda.
Adeti Esuto Rhoda, final year.
Tell us about the magic.
We are just here to do our best, and then.
Wow, to do your best. Good Shepherd. 2 ladies. Maria Agatha, to you.
So my name is Maria Agatha Pokubwensi, Basic 9. I respond to Petra Sidayafi, Basic 9.
Okay, tell us the magic you are bringing.
We are here to do our best.
Very well. Very well. Aseda, you as well, the magic you are bringing.
Okay, so yeah, we are here to do our best.
Very well. So before we do our buzzer check, our buzzer checks, let's go through the instructions. So round 5 is the Global Nobel Prize Awards round. And there will be 3 sets of questions in this round. Each set has 3 questions. Schools will compete to be the first to ring their buzzer. The first school to ring its buzzer will be allowed to answer the first question. A correct answer is awarded 3 points, and a wrong answer will receive no points and will be passed on as a bonus to the 2 other schools to compete to answer by ringing their buzzer. The school that answers the bonus question correctly will be awarded a point and will be allowed to answer the second question of the set. And again, once they get that particular question right, then they will have the sole right to also answer the last set under the main question. If they get it wrong, the 2 other schools get to compete to answer. And kindly remember that all other rules of the competition apply in this particular round. And like I said, This round is buzzer dependent. So let's hear the sound from your buzzer. Good Shepherd. Best Brain. EMMANUEL Methodist. Best Brain. EMMANUEL Methodist. And Good Shepherd. Let's move. The first question. Stanley Prusiner discovered that prions, which are infectious proteins, cause diseases by accumulating in the brain. How is a prion disease different from a viral or a bacterial? Good Shepherd.
Okay, so prions are misfolded proteins that are resistant to heat. So the difference between the prions and viral or bacterial diseases is that the prions accumulate in the brain and they make holes in it that give the brain a spongy texture. So this prevents the human brain from functioning properly, which will eventually lead to death.
I'm unable to give them anything. Best Brain, you rang. Best Brain.
So for prions, they are infectious proteins, and these infectious proteins cause disease by poking holes in the brain. And the difference between them and viral disease is that for viruses, they infect the host cell, uses the host DNA and replicate within the host to produce numerous and control the system of the organism.
Are you done?
Yes.
I'm unable to give him an answer. EMMANUEL a point, not an answer. I'm unable to. Yes, EMMANUEL Methodist.
Prions are caused by infections, and viruses are caused by viruses, and which affects the host, but the prions affect only the brain.
It's interesting. They are all using semantics, hovering around the same language. A lot of things said, but unfortunately. So we know that prions, they don't have any genetic material. They don't have any genetic material. So they don't have DNA, they don't have RNA. But we know that viruses, even though they cannot replicate outside a living host, at least they are made up of either a DNA or RNA. Likewise, bacteria, they are made up of DNA or RNA. So importantly for prions, they don't have any genetic material. So unfortunately, that ends this particular set of questions. We move to the next question. The last but one. 3 questions in this round. The last but one. Okay, listen to this. Hideki Yukawa. The names are not easy. Hideki Yukawa predicted the existence of a particle that carries the strong nuclear force between protons and neutrons. What is this particle? Good Shepherd.
The particle is bosons.
Best Brain?
Mesons.
Correct. So you can answer the next question. The next question. The next question comes to you. The next question comes to them. The next question comes to you. How did Yukawa's prediction differ from just observing what nature gives us?
Yukawa's prediction differs that for Hidekawa's prediction, he predicted that mesons form part of basis of all fundamental particles, whereas for in general theory, we know that for fundamental particles, we study electrons, protons, and neutrons at that level.
And rattle. EMMANUEL Methodist.
Okay, so it helps to know it has a high reactivity between the protons and the neutrons.
He said something. Oh, you okay? They rang before. Tell us, Good Shepherd.
Okay, so the detection of this particle helps us understand weak forces, and then weak forces are needed for nuclear decay in the nucleus of an atom, and then they help to maintain the stability of the atom. So if the nucleus, if the neutrons and then the proton ratio is not equivalent, which is moderated by the weak forces, if it's not equivalent, then the neutron becomes unstable and causes radiations.
So, you've all had exhausted you. Okay. So again, I'm unable to give you anything. So he actually used what is known as theoretical physics to do that prediction. So I was interested in the theoretical physics. All right. So that again ends this particular question. The last question. The last question for the 2025 Junior Science and Maths Quiz, the grand finale. Now listen to this name. I'll take my time in pronouncing this name. Wilhelm Ostwald studied catalysts. And we know that catalysts are substances that speed reactions without being consumed. How does a catalyst best brain?
Okay, so catalysts speed up the rate of chemical reaction by lowering the activation energy and hence increasing the number of collisions that the react.
Best brain. This one is for you. The next question. What must happen to the activation energy of a reaction for a catalyst to speed it up?
The activation energy should be lowered, so
1 point. The last one. The last one. Again to Beth's brain. Why are catalysts so important in industrial chemical production?
Okay, so catalysts are important because they speeding up the rate of chemical reaction and helps to improve the efficiency and also improve the rate at which certain reactions occur. So they actually help to...
Are you done? 1 point for them. Well done. Thank you very much. All right, so the